The first ever video on this channel was published on the 27th of February 2021 at about 1:30 in the afternoon. That means that between then and the publishing of this video, almost 102 million seconds have passed. So I figure, now that we're in the lowest viewership months of the year for this channel, May and June, we might as well switch up the content a little bit. After all this time, I figure it's about time that you guys get a little background on who and what is behind this channel. So this is our Get to Know Me video, to answer the question of, who is SRG Skiing? Let's start off with a little bit of history. If you don't want to hear all this and just want to hear about us, jump to the time on screen. If you stick around, you'll learn some of the best stories that have happened behind the scenes on this channel. On February 26, 2021, I got my wisdom teeth removed. After coming home, while barely able to speak due to the numbing agents, I decided that it would be an awesome idea to make a YouTube video. So right there, on the only drugs I've ever been on, I wrote the script to Insider's Guide 1A, and so it started. I completed the other two parts to those videos. The first video I ever edited was Ski Lifts Explained, which was actually a project for one of my high school classes. As I'm sure you can tell, my editing has come a long way since then, and I'm proudly self-taught. Over time, YouTube helped develop my passion for skiing, and skiing helped develop my passion for YouTube. There was never a point at which a switch was flipped to make me take this channel more seriously. It just evolved over time from a hobby a few years ago to a legitimate side job at this point. Over time, I have dabbled with other people helping on the channel. One of my high school friends, who we'll refer to by his middle initial J, was my first help on the channel. He produced Insider's Guide episodes 11 and 14 about Monarch and Beaver Creek. There are two different voices that have showed up on the videos outside of mine. His is one of those two. The other, who was only present for the last two parts of Insider's Guide episode 13, will refer to by her middle initial L. I broke my jaw in early February of 2023. It sucked. It cut out a full 6 weeks of my ski season and canceled the Steamboat Insider's Guide. Episode 13 was about a ski resort in France. I needed someone who had a concept of the French language since I had my mouth wired shut. L was my best option. To replace the Steamboat video, I had J make the Beaver Creek video instead, and while I sat there tortured for over a month, I kept the channel going. I got to go skiing right at the 6-week point in Sun Valley after I promised my doctor I would take it easy. I did not take it easy, but I came out just fine. After that experience, I felt guilty about having my friends do YouTube work for me with no compensation. I collaborated with Skier72 in June, but I rashly cut my close friends off from the channel, and for a while it was just me, myself, and I again. Then, in October 2023, the channel was monetized. That was one of the happiest days of my life. I collaborated with Skier72 again in January before once again experimenting with having someone else help out on the channel. Many of you have seen the Walty Salamander Insider's Guide to Mammoth on either his channel or on this one. That ended up being the only video he wrote on this channel, but I would still like to express how grateful I am for his short employment and the lessons it taught me. Walty Salamander, if you're watching this, thank you for everything you did in your short period of working for the worst boss ever. There will almost undoubtedly be future collaborations with Skier72, and a Walty Salamander collaboration is far from out of the question. So that leads to present day. At the moment, there are two of us. We are the core two, and we don't intend for the structure to change for the foreseeable future. So now, let's go ahead and switch into the Get to Know Us section, starting with him. My YouTube partner's name is Arjun. He joined the channel in January as a filmer and quickly progressed to chief writer and footage specialist. His specialties lie in extremes, trees, navigation, lift tickets, and passes. He was born in San Diego and grew up all around the world, including California, Hong Kong, and India. He is Indian American and has been skiing since he was 4 years old. He primarily learned to ski at North Star, among others. For fall 2024, he will be an incoming junior at the University of Wisconsin at Madison, studying computer science and economics. When he is not skiing, he can often be found playing his guitar. Arjun skis on Black Pro's Atreus 105s and can be found in a blue-green jacket and red pants, always wearing a GoPro. His favorite skiing memory was his trip to Aspen with his college ski club, and his favorite video he's ever written was the 4th part of the Heavenly Insider's Guide about Mott and Killabrew Canyons. His second channel is Arjun B, which offers lots of POVs of insane inbounds lines all over the West. It's linked in the description and on the main channel page. And now, on to me. My middle name is Xiang Rei, and that was the easiest internet pseudonym I could think of while on anesthesia. Originally, the channel was called Shangrai Garrett, my middle and last names. That's what the SRG in SRG skiing comes from, for those of you who don't know. Quite obviously, I'm the founder and voice of the channel and have been here since day one. My specialties lie in groomers, moguls, lift infrastructure, and crowd flow. I was born in Suffolk County, England, and grew up in Texas and Colorado. I am Taiwanese American. The name Shangrai comes from the Taiwanese side, and I have been skiing since I was 7 years old. I primarily learned to ski at Purgatory, among others. For fall 2024, I will be an incoming freshman at the University of Colorado at Boulder, studying pre-med biomedical engineering. When I am not skiing, I can often be found playing football, practicing speaking French, or playing piano. Most of the time, I ski on Dynastar M 399s and can be found in a bright red jacket and black pants, always wearing a GoPro. My favorite memory is cruising fresh corduroy on the Combe de la Solière in Courchevel, staring at Mont Blanc on a bluebird morning. My favorite video I've ever produced has to either be the US-Canada comparison or the Targhee Insider's Guide. My second channel is Piste Pickers, which features compilations of the top 5 ski runs at resorts, along with lots of POVs. It's linked in the description and on the main channel page. Guys, I now speak on our behalf instead of solely on mine, because this is a two-man operation and it's going to be for a while. I hope this helps bring some transparency to what's going on behind the scenes of SRG skiing. Arjun and I both absolutely love interacting with our audience. Feel free to DM or email me anytime and I'll do my best to respond. We intend to continue responding to every comment as long as we possibly can. If you see us on the hill, don't hesitate to come say what's up. We'd like to thank you guys for making this possible. We're working towards our dream with this, and we absolutely love doing what we do. So to all of you, a heartfelt thank you. I know a lot of people skip this video, so if you chose to watch this video and stuck it out this far, thank you so much for watching. As always, please leave any questions down below. With all that being said, all our love, we are out.